When solving trigonometric equations, we'll quite often be asked to find the angle within a triangle, and in terms of the sides that are given. So let's have a look at an example. So let's say we have a right angle triangle, ABC, of which we have the side AC as 100 and the side AB being 50. Then we might be asked to determine the side or the angle C, which we will call theta in this case. So let's start off by writing down our SOHCAHTOA mnemonic so that we can remember our trig functions. So that is SOHCAHTOA. Alright, then let's identify the sides of the triangle. So we know that the side opposite the right angle is always the hypotenuse. Our angle in question is theta, so the side opposite theta would be AB. And our side adjacent to theta would then be AC. Okay, so we've identified our sides, and now we can try and have a look and see which trigonometric function we'll need to solve this equation. So we know that we have the opposite side, which is 50. We know that we have the adjacent side, which is 100. And then, of course, we need to determine the angle theta. So if we see that we need the opposite and the adjacent, we, of course, know that we are dealing with the function, the trigonometric function of tangent, where the ratio of the opposite side over the adjacent side is applicable in this case. So then we can write this out as the tangent of theta would then be equal to the opposite side, which is 50, over the adjacent side, which is 100. We can then simplify this to 1 over 2. So that says, in decimal format, that the tangent of theta is 0.5. So, of course, decimal format so that we can enter this into our calculator. Now we need to get theta alone on one side of the equation. So how do we do that? So one way that we can do this is, in essence, to divide by tangent on both sides. But the same thing as dividing by tangent would be multiplying by tangent to the exponent of -1. So we'll do that on both sides of the equation. And that then, in essence, cancels tangent out on the one side of the equation. So this is just doing algebraic simplification of the equation. So then we have theta on its own, and that says then that theta is equal to tangent to the exponent of -1 multiplied by 0,5. Okay, so then we're left with the job of just entering this into our calculator and determining the answer. So 0,5, we then multiply that by the inverse of tangent, which is tangent to the exponent of -1, and that then gives us the answer of the angle. So the angle is then 26,557 degrees.